This month marks the 3-year anniversary since Northway's board, through the work of the Vision team, received and named strategies for individual spiritual growth. That first strategy is discover. We discover God, we discover Northway, we discover our spiritual path. Second strategy was worship. We worship God through word, through table, through music. Third strategy was about connecting to God and to one another in small groups or in areas where those connections could take place. Fourth strategy was serve, that we serve both inside the church and beyond the church, from our front doorsteps to the ends of the earth. And then we named a fifth strategy, Overflow. It was designed to say that what happens here at church makes a difference in the rest of our life. There are 168 hours in a week, and we figure on average you give 2 to 5 hours to church events, to church programs, perhaps an equal or slightly greater number to your own individual spiritual formation. We recognized this and we named Overflow as a strategy because not that there's a church program for it or an event that we can strategically offer to call Overflow, but rather that it's a way of being, a lifestyle change. That's what we're asking when we say spiritual growth comes through overflow. All the church can do in those moments where we are discovering and worshiping, connecting and serving is equip you for those ways that you find yourself out in the world, every aspect of your life. Well, this Sunday we're going to be looking at that familiar story of Zacchaeus. And in the sermon 2 weeks ago, I cautioned against reading details into a story that aren't there. And that's true for Zacchaeus, because we don't know anything about his family, and we really don't know how it is he came to know about Jesus. But we do know some things. We know he was rich. We know he was a tax collector, and we know, probably because of those first two things, he was not well liked. But all that changed when Jesus passed through Jericho. So much so that it overflowed into Zacchaeus' daily life. That encounter with Jesus changed him. It included even a change in the way he thought about money and the priorities for his money. So, how has an encounter with Jesus changed you? Do you prioritize differently? Have your priorities shifted because you made Jesus Christ your Lord? Where has that encounter with Jesus overflowed into your life, into the rest of your week? Perhaps Zacchaeus provides us with an answer. Let's take a look at that this Sunday. I'll see you then.